Hey guys, so I'll be trying out the Codex by OpenAI. I have the API key, I recently got it, and I've set up the environment variable with the API key, so we can get started with it. And these are the parameters I am using for this trial. We'll be using the DaVinci Codex. We'll be getting the prompt from the function parameters, and we'll be keeping the temperature as 0 to avoid the randomness. And here I'll just give an outline of what will be happening when we run the code py file. We'll be taking up the new prompt, and we will have a result file which is empty now, and all the prompts and whatever Codex generates will be appended into this results by file, which is what we see here. And while sending the prompt to Codex, we will be reading whatever is present in here and then sending it back. And we will be, after getting the response from Codex, we will be writing that back into the result py, and we'll get a generated message. And here that is what will happen. We give a name as well, so we need result py file. If it was not present, it will create it basic Python. So we call get new prompt with the file name in this code py file. So let's get started. So let's call the Python code py, and let's see what input. Let's create a Python function that returns. Let's go with that returns text converted from the microphone audio. It's a basic speech to text problem. Let's see if Codex is able to figure out how that works. Okay, get audio, nice. It is using speech recognition, but the package is not imported. But everything else looks fine. A generic one, it's using the Google API for recognizing the text speech. Looks good. Yeah, this is fine. It will return, or else it will return empty string. And it's creating another function as well called getWords, which has no significance to what prompt we gave, but it's still there. Okay, interesting. And yeah, I guess since we have a default prompt size of 128, I've given as 128. So it just to fill space, they have done it. With a bit of pre-processing, I guess we could overcome that problem. I'll just remove that, and rest of it looks fine. Save it, and I think I'll give it a chance and import speech recognition as SR. This looks fine, and it will return it. Okay, let's ask Codex to print text returned from the, it's a function name. Okay, let's say from the function. Let's give it as the function. Print the text returned from the. Okay, nice. We got the context that the function refers to the. All right, nice. So let's. Okay, then how about we can try running this file result py. Is it saved? Yes, it is saved. So Python result py. Hello world. Okay, nice. So it works without issue, and all we did was give an import statement which Codex kept, which is not a huge issue. Okay, we are starting off fine. Looks fine. I'll just to save tokens, I'll just remove some spaces. Okay, looks great. And instead of just printing it, we can ask it, not this one, this one. let's ask it to how we can see like basic commands like print the text return from the function. Let's go with the function again. The function in not uppercase. Uppercase will be too easy for it. In capital letters. Print the text return from. Okay, it is working. Let's hello world. Okay, so it actually printed in capital letters and it used the upper one, and it did not create generate any unnecessary code, even though it has 128 remaining tokens, max tokens. So good, very good. So I wasn't expecting this, like in the previous few trials or some trials that I did, the results were not very favorable. At least I had to do a lot of changes in the code to actually get it to run. But this looks really nice. But yeah, it could be that it's too generic. But yeah, let's keep an open mind. It looks fine. So it printed the upper with capital letters. Code py print the text return from the function. Yeah, let's keep it as the function with fancy things around it. Print the text return from the function with fancy things around it. I wonder how Codex will. Okay. All right. The thing is, I tried to do this before this recording. I tried to print something similar with fancy letters, and it did not let me. But looks like now it is able to do that. I'll run it again. I'll run the function. Hello world. Okay, Google API is taking too long. Okay, something is happening. Google API is not responding. All right. Okay, yeah. Could not result. Yeah, reconnection failed. Oh, yeah, let's try that again. Bola raha hu. Okay. Yeah, let's try that again. Hello world. Okay, I got it right. And I think if I can't scroll. Okay. क्या करता the driest? Okay, interesting results. Yeah, anyway, this is what we were trying to do. This is what these two are what the get audio return prints, and this is what it returns. So this is in capital, and I guess this is kind of fancy. It did print things with fancy things, what was my prompt again? With fancy things around it. Yeah, fair enough. Looks great, but I am going to remove this. Let's try something else. Like it would take up my screen space a lot. It is printing with upper. Let's remove this as well. So what else? Get audio. So we got it to print things. Python result. Okay, not this one. Let's add something else more interesting. So we have a Nexa. We got it to print. Get text from the returned function and print it after translating it to let's say Spanish. Get audio translator. Okay. Okay, yes, so that is correct. Though I do not have the translator package installed. Let's see what the package. Okay, it's not imported either, so let's ask it to import the Python translator package. Let's see if that works, and we can copy and paste it to the top. Nice. Okay, and it did do that, but with the remaining buffer space it generated whatever that we had above it. I'm not sure why, but it did. Okay, and we found out that this belongs to Google Trans, or is it? Let's find out. I'll just try to pip install that. Yes, pip install here. Pip install Google Trans. Okay, I'll probably cut forward so you don't have to wait it, or unless this is very fast. Yes, so I actually had to cut after that part, since Google Trans just without any version number installs earlier one, and to get this to work, we need the alpha release, which is 3.1.80. So I did install it a little earlier. The previous one, after installing and running it, started throwing a lot of errors. So I got to know that we'll have to install the alpha version, which I did install it. So, and now if I try to, let's see, if I try to run the result by hello world, said bye. Okay, I'll just run it again. Hello world. So it translated hello world to Spanish. Great. So without Google, I didn't make any changes to Codex except this one, which again Codex had generated it. Yeah, that was great. So now where are we at? We got input from the microphone, converted our speech to text. We translated that text to Spanish, and we printed that. So great. And now I guess since we got translated text, how about we convert that translated text into speech. So create a Python function to convert text into speech. Save that. Okay, TTS. Alright, it will save as system. Okay, I'm not sure if this will work. Okay, it took the context and actually it took the translated.txt as the parameter for it, or as the parameter value for it. Alright, so it does have the context. I'm not sure whether it will work, and I don't think I have a GTTS. Let's just save that. Pip install GTTS. I might have to cut again. Right, I guess not. Hello world. Okay. Oh, all right. So for some reason there's MPG321. I think this came another occasion when I tried to generate something related to MP3s or audio. This particular MPG321 or something similar did come up in the name. I'm not sure why, so maybe removing this, since we are supposed to get this system has to get this. Let's see again. Hello world. Okay, it opened up.
Hola mundo.
All right, nice. Great. I'll just give a hi. This is Codex speaking in Spanish.
Hola, soy Codex hablando en... Hola, soy Codex hablando en español.
Okay, great. So we actually, yeah, that was really unexpected. I didn't expect Codex to work this well. So far we had given Codex step-by-step instructions on what to do to convert, asked it to convert it, asked it to convert the text to speech, translate and then text to speech. So I want to see whether Codex can do everything with a single prompt. So I'll copy I'll just, for a name's sake, I will create a new file, en to Spanish file. I'll just save it here. I'll just empty the result file, and I try to give Python a prompt. So instead of step by step, let's ask create a Python program to, or a function. I need a function, Python function to convert audio captured from microphone convert microphone audio into Spanish audio and play it. Oh, I should have changed the prompt size as well. I think it's limited at 128. Let's see what this generates. Yeah, either way that is not output that we need, but let me just change the default size to, yeah, let's keep it about 1000, though we will not need, yeah, let's give it some space anyway. Let's give it create a Python function to convert to play, or no, to convert English audio from the microphone into Spanish and play it into Spanish. Yeah, just keep it Spanish. Convert to Spanish. Convert to Spanish looks good so far. Okay. Convert to text. Listen. Okay. Now the big question is, will this work? You'll have to import OS, Google text to speech, and speech recognizer. Let's do that. Import speech recognition SSR from GT. Okay, what is the GTT? Google GTTS. TS. Oh no, let's take that from here. Yeah, it was small anyway. Google, I imported that. I guess that is it. Okay, let's see whether that works. Oh yeah, I'll have to call the function as well. And audio source. There's something with the audio source. So there is no context manager to capture the microphone source. So it should have been with a microphone as source and then capture that speech and then send it to the convert to text or call this function within that context manager and use that return text as a parameter value to this one, and this will save it and then play it. It is kind of right. We could do this. Let's see. I think borrowing some code from here. This one, yeah, with microphone source. So instead of this, I will put up this one. Dot listen. Yeah, and that will return. Yes. And yeah, this is going recursive or not. It is not. It is not. So convert this on. It will recognize it. It will return a text so that it will get to Spanish, but it is not returning into Spanish. No, we could put this. What was the function? Convert to text. So let's. So now this will listen, right? Yeah, it will. It will listen and it will return to convert to text. Convert to audio. That needs another one. And that will open it as well. That needs convert to text. Yeah. Alright, this will work. Convert to text. And then if stop and text. Okay. So if the audio contains or the text contains the word stop, it will not convert it to Spanish. If it does, it has convert within the whatever I speak, it will convert to convert the audio. And the audio used is it will convert to Spanish. And yeah, so let's try running it now. Let's see another error. 38. Convert to text 30. Convert. What is the issue? 14. So you are not okay. So it needs recognizer. I'm guessing. Audio source. Are you using source outside of with statement? Am I a source? Am I using source somewhere outside? It is there. It should be similar to this one. Okay. Alright. Yeah. That was the issue. Yeah. Mic. That. Convert this audio.
Convert this audio.
Yeah. So looks like that worked as well. We didn't have to work ourselves to the bone converting or performing each task. Codex was good enough to convert it.
Compare the Saudi to work help to the bone converting performing test task.
Okay, now we realize that the script is not breaking and it is going into a loop. So since I said the word break, okay, it needs the word stop. Stop. Okay. So until I speak or say the word stop, it will continue to convert or run it. Yeah, while it is true, it will keep on fetching or keep on reading, getting the audio from the microphone. It will be still listening to the microphone and converting, translating it to Spanish again and again, which is, I guess, it's a quite a good feature to have. So that is what we did. When we go step by step, Codex is good enough to make up some favorable or ideal results. Though I have to say that this Python sandbox kind of environment sure have complemented Codex's feature, because without a sandbox or without much context given or for some specific tasks, Codex kind of fails to produce some legible code. Sometimes it produces like a list of comments. For example, some generations it will have our prompts repeated again and again. I am Python. So if this was the prompt, it would have generated such kind of prompts until the tokens run out. So there were cases like that, and yeah, it might depend on our prompt or how descriptive our prompt is. So this is so far what I've done with Codex, and I will be sharing more as I test out more things and think of more scenarios or where we can use Codex. So yeah, thank you.